following Maisa, which we will use as a means of putting us in the proper frame of mind for the Aseret Yemei Tshuva, Yemei Rachamim, Yemei Hadin, all of which are one and the same, is brought down in the name of the Chafetz Chaim. The Chafetz Chaim is the protagonist of this Maisa, and the story was said over by Rav Shalom Schwadron, the famous Maggid, which he says he heard from one of the people who learned as a youth in Radin. And this is the Maisa. Every Friday night, between Kabbalah Shabbos and Ma'ariv, the Chafetz Chaim had a minhag to say a sicha, to give a drasha, a Musa drasha, Musa shmuz, to whoever was interested to come. And usually a number of the Talmidim of the yeshiva would come to listen to this Musa shmuz each and every Friday night. One of these nights, the Bachrim came to hear the sicha. The Chafetz Chaim says, after the sicha, I have a tremendous yisoid and tremendous soid. I have something that's quite important, which is a secret, and I would like to reveal it to you. However, I cannot give it to you now in a regular shmooze. If anyone's interested to hear it, you have to come back tonight at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I will tell you the secret. This is, by the way, from the Sefer Chaim Sheyesh Bahem, for the Yomim Noraim for Rosh Hashana. Once the word came out that the Chafetz Chaim had a secret which he wants to reveal to the people, and specifically at 3 o'clock in the morning, the word went out like wildfire, and all of a sudden everybody wanted to come. The whole town of Radin wanted to come. The entire Sviva wanted to come. People didn't sleep the whole night waiting to hear what the Rebbe was going to say to them. 3 o'clock comes, the house of the Chafetz Chaim is packed. All of the yard outside is packed. Each and every person is sitting there quietly, waiting to hear what the secret of the Chafetz Chaim is. And this is what he says: Elokai neshama shenasata bi tohirahi. He stopped, and he translated each word into Yiddish. And then he continued and said, Ata brasa, ata yitzarta, ata nafachta bi, ata mishamra bikirbi, ata osad litla mimeni, ulachzira bi osad lavo, ulachzira bi. And he repeated that, ulachzira bi. He repeated it. He emphasized those two words, ulachzira bi. Every person was waiting breathlessly to hear what words were going to come out from this tefillah, which we all say each and every day. And they called him the Kohen Gadol, but they did not understand what he was referring to. Each and every person knows this. We could say it by heart. What's the chiddush? What possibly could the Chafetz Chaim be meaning by repeating the words Ulachzira bi? After a small pause, the Chafetz Chaim continued and said over his secret. It doesn't say in this tefillah, Ata osid litla mimeni l'hachzir li neshama. It doesn't say here that you can take my neshama away, and in the future you'll give me back a neshama. It says l'hachzira bi, and the way he said it this time, and he has it printed here with a mapikei, l'hachzira bi. That neshama that you took out from me at the end of my days, that is the one that you're going to give back to me, l'asad lavo. In exactly the same matzav, in exactly the same condition, in exactly the same exact characteristic that you took it from me. A neshama tohira will come back tohira. Chas v'shalom, a neshama meluchleches, a shmutzig neshama will come back in exactly the same way. Torn up, and brought back in a very, very poor condition. Oi, 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 he cried out. Ulachzira, with a mapik hey. The way you took it from me, that's what you're going to give me back. Chas v'sholom, a neshama that's shmutzig, a neshama that's torn. We all are waiting for Tchias HaMesim, he said. We have to remember that neshama that HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes away from us in Olam Hazeh, that's the one we're going to get back. Oy vey, what kind of embarrassment will be? We're all going to get up at Tchias HaMesim, Moshe Rabbeinu, Aaron HaKohen, all the others HaKadoshim, all the Tanoim Amarayim. all of them will come back to life with their glorious, shining, brilliant neshamos, with all their schusim and tahara. And I'm going to come back with my shmutzige neshama? Well, Hazir Rabbi repeated it over and over again. He repeated it and emphasized it. That neshama that they're taking from us, that's the neshama that we're getting back. He fell silent after these words. By the way, I read it to you literally word for word from the Sefer. I did not add any extra Lachzir Rabbi. These are the ones that are written here. This secret the Chafetz Chaim wanted to reveal to his Talmidim, to anybody who was interested to hearing it. And after a moment, he said this side, which is said at 3 o'clock in the morning to wake up the people, how beautiful this is for every day of the year. Certainly at Rosh Hashana time. Certainly at the onset of Yomim Noroim, when we need Siyata Deshmaya, tremendous Siyata Deshmaya. We have the power, with the Kadosh Baruch Hu's help, to do tremendous things. We can cleanse our neshamas. We can make them tahar from all of the shmutzikite, from all of the pagamim, from all of the bledlach, and to clean it up, and to make it to the position and the situation and the condition that we'll be able to, before Kadosh Baruch Hu, we'll be able to stand before Him with the neshama tahira. And that's the kind of neshama that we want to get back when we come back to Olam Hazeh. It's within our grasp to take these days and to do our cleanup job and not to waste them, to realize what opportunity we have. And that little tefillah that we say every day that we rattle off because we're in a hurry to get the brachas, stop and think about it. The Chafetz Chaim is teaching us a tremendous gewaldige lesson. Let's wake up and do the right thing. Aksiva chasima tova to each and everybody. Mitzvah Hashem, we should get together for a good year, a year of taiva, of bracha, of parnasa, of gezint. And we should hear only besuras taivos and be as called tzedek.